Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christian. I hope you guys are having a great day, evening, morning, afternoon, whenever you are seeing this. Today we are going to be getting into a full moon pick a card reading for the full moon in Pisces that we're going to have on August 30th. This is going to be a super moon. I am super excited about this full moon. This is essentially wrapping up our month of truth. August has been a month of a lot of clarity, a lot of realizations, a lot of opportunity, a lot of transformation. And if you feel like it hasn't been that way for you, there still is an opportunity for you to make use of these energies. So of course, guys, I'm going to be doing my private full moon reading as well, where you'll be able to tap in and see what you should be releasing. How is the super moon showing up for you? And also where fate is currently taking you. This full moon in Pisces is definitely about relying on your destiny, relying on your intuition, and relying on your purpose and your predestined path to help you move forward. It's about taking responsibility over your path, figuring out how you've been going against your path and against your fate. So we're going to be getting into all of that in the private readings. You guys can check the top of the description box to see how you can get one of those for $30 if you are interested. But let's go ahead and ring a little bit of sound bowl and get into it. So I'm going to play the sound bowl, then I'm going to show you guys the card selection. There will be 3 piles from left to right, 1, 2, and 3, and you guys will be able to choose whichever one is calling to you. Then check the description box for the timestamp, and I will see you guys at your reading. So let's go ahead and get into the tea. All right, everyone, here is the card selection. Pause here if needed. Remember to not second guess yourself. From left to right, the piles are pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Check the top of the description box for the timestamp, and I will see you at your reading. All right, group 1, let's go ahead and get right into it. We don't have an affirmation card for us today, so we're just going to get right into the tarot cards. So we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. We have the Tower. And we have Justice. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Tower, and Justice. So this Knight of Cups in reverse, this energy piggybacking off of what the Pisces energy is. We know Pisces is a water sign, so we have that emotional, vulnerable, sensitive, intuitive energy. With this Knight of Cups, I feel like you guys are going to be letting go of people that you thought were your soulmates, but they're not really your soulmates. If you're having any issues or any problems with people in your life and it's been going on for a while, if you haven't been able to get reconciliation, if you haven't been able to come to a common ground, if you feel like you aren't able to come up with a solution that's fair to you, it's either going to serve everybody else and just leave you out in the cold. Your energies are basically saying, what are you going to do about it? Are you okay with that being what your justice looks like? Because I think what we don't realize is if you decide that your boundaries or you getting what you deserve looks like you laying down and letting everybody trample all over you, that's what it's going to be in every situation, in career, in romance, in friendship, in family, for your own self. When you're coming up against spiritual warfare, it's always going to be that. You're always going to lay down because maybe that's easier for you than going against it. But we have the Tower here, which talks about things being broken down so they can be rebuilt. So any fake friends in your life, any people that act like they're really supposed to be in your life, but they're not, anybody that you feel should love you or should support you or should be there for you and they're not, they're about to be moving out of your life. And I feel it's kind of like whether you want it or not, because the Tower talks about destruction, so these relationships are being broken down on purpose so you can find your way back to protecting yourself. Sometimes you won't ever be able to speak up for yourself in a certain room, in a certain relationship with a certain friend, because maybe they make you uncomfortable, or maybe you have a certain trigger with them, or you just know that you won't ever get anywhere with them, so you'd rather just not say anything. This is about you getting out of those spaces. And I feel with this Pisces moon, it's also, like I said, about taking responsibility and realizing, how can I align more with my fate? How can I align more with my destiny versus going against the grain? So when you're feeling uncomfortable and you keep yourself in that space anyway, that's you going against your fate. Your discernment is guiding you towards your fate. Your intuition is guiding you towards your fate. So when you shut that energy out because you rather be in the moment and do what you want to do, you disconnect yourself from that energy. And it can be difficult for you to heal yourself in the future because that energy will be foreign to you. But this is about releasing these energies, recognizing who's for you and who is not, and using that to your benefit. So when it comes down to it, you know what you need and you're able to say, hey, I deserve this, I need this, and I'm going to get it. Okay? We also have mice, discord among family or friends, and we have young man, dealings or relationships with a younger man. So this could be a young guy in your life, this could be a friend, this could be someone in your relationships, and also discord amongst family or friends. So there's definitely some issues, some rah-rah going on in y'all's friend group. I feel like things are definitely being broken down, but they're being broken down so they can be rebuilt in a way that needs to be rebuilt. And also with this mice energy, you have to be very, very cautious of mice energy. People who are sneaky, people who stir up problems, people who stir up trouble. Just because someone always stirs up trouble and maybe they haven't stirred it up in your life, that doesn't necessarily mean that they won't ever do it, So I feel like your energies are also saying use your discernment in other ways. Look at how people treat other people in their life. Look at how they treat themselves and be mindful of those things. Be mindful of those things. So yeah, let's keep moving forward, guys. I have 2 oracle cards for y'all. We have bravery. This says explore your inner wild places. And we have dreaming. This says be aware of your dreams. Be aware of your dreams. So I feel you guys are going to be having a lot of dreams right now. Also with this dreaming energy, if, like I said, fate, destiny, manifesting, if you have in your mind that you're supposed to be someone, have something, be in a certain type of relationship, if you know that in your spirit, why are you going against what your dreams have told you? Why are you going against what your vision and what your intuition has told you? So be aware of your dreams. Nothing is happening by accident, and everything you're seeing and feeling and recognizing is happening to bring things to your attention. So definitely be mindful of that. And also with this bravery energy, explore your inner wild places. This is just about challenging yourself to go deeper, challenging yourself to step into spaces more. And I feel like you guys could have possibly had a really powerful new moon in Leo, which was all about being more courageous and being more brave in your new beginning. So yeah, if y'all are afraid of a new space, this is saying stop being scared. Scared money don't make no money. Scared energy can't make no energy. If you're stepping into a space not sure of it or being doubtful or being fearful before you even get into it, you can only expect to be more afraid, be more worried, be more stressed out. You're never going to get what you want from those spaces. So you really, really, really want to be mindful of how you're letting these spaces affect your confidence, how you feel about yourself, how you view yourself, and just, overall, as you're moving forward, be mindful. Does this friendship make me feel weak? Does this person make me feel like I can't speak up for myself? Does this situation make me feel that way? If it does, how can I release that? How can I release that? We also have journey, and we have angel of strength. So a few messages about strength. You guys are way stronger than you think. You're stronger than you know. And I feel like this moon could be you just kind of being put to the test. Like sometimes if you had to, jump off of a building to save your life, you would never do it. Sometimes we need somebody behind us to kind of give us that push, and it ends up saving us. This is y'all getting that push that you would have never had the courage to do on your own. You're going to get the courage on the back end because you don't have the strength to cultivate it in this current moment. And strength is not something that is linear. Sometimes your strength just allows you to endure so you can pick up the pieces after the fact. That's strength too. So I feel like you guys are experiencing that in a different way, and you're going to be realizing how your strength is, what your strength looks like. And again, with this journey, this talks about moving forward, going ahead, leaving things in the past, and taking what you need to take with you. So don't overpack for this next trip that you guys are going on, this next journey, this next transformation. Don't overpack. Don't feel like you got to bring everybody and everything with you, because you don't. And yeah, release the feeling that tells you have to accept it. You have to tolerate it. You have to put up with it, because you don't. You don't. Point blank, period. And lastly, we have success. Group 1, we have success. So of course, success is on the way, opportunity is on the way, abundance is on the way. And I definitely think this is y'all's first step into really seeing that for yourself, removing what doesn't align, and being able to, move forward into that energy. So Yes, group one. That is what I have for you guys. If you pick group one and it resonated with you, please let me know down below in the comment section. Also, guys, if you're interested in a private reading for this full moon in Pisces, you can check the top of the description box to see how you can get a reading about what you need to release, where fate is going to be bringing you next, and also how this super moon is specifically showing up for you. So yes, I thank y'all and appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys. Bless. All right, group two, my special group, as always. Let's get into y'all's reading. So we have the Six of Swords in reverse. We have the Seven of Pentacles. I said Six of Swords. Yeah, that's right. Six of Swords in reverse, Seven of Pentacles, and then we have the Six of Wands in reverse. Six of Swords in reverse, Seven of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands in reverse. So lots of release and replanning for the future, which is great, and setting yourself up for success on your own terms, which is even greater. We also have two messages. I'm going to just skip ahead and read these for y'all. So we have great worry over nothing, great worry over nothing, and we have no need to worry. No need to worry. So you guys have two messages that's saying you're worrying, you're stressing, let it go. We also have Seahorse, family matters. So I feel you guys could either have a lot of family issues that are representing baggage in your life, drama in your life, that your energies are saying let it go, it's not relevant to where you're going, or whatever the case may be. But the Six of Swords in reverse is saying that you have an opportunity to move ahead, and for whatever reason you could be feeling unsure, you could be feeling like it isn't time, you could just be stressing and stressing and stressing. Am I making the right choice? Am I doing the right thing? Am I doing the right thing? But this Seven of Pentacles is saying feel comfortable enough to invest in your future. And you can't invest in your future or plan for the future or really have that vision if you're worried about the baggage that you've already left behind. I feel like you guys have already moved on from something, you've already healed from something, and now you're still kind of feeling like you're going through that. So in terms of what you need to let go, you need to let go of the things that you thought you let go of. If you did a releasing ritual a couple months ago, or you thought you let something go and it's still stopping you from moving forward, you're still thinking about it every time you want to do something different, you haven't let it go. And it might take you years to let it go. That doesn't mean that you have to wait years to move forward, but it does mean that you have to find a way to move forward with whatever you're carrying in a way that doesn't bring you down. What does that look like? You can use the things you've experienced to learn different things. You can use these things to accept what's happened. You can use these things to understand more about your family members, your friends, the people and things in your life, just giving you that insight. You know, we learn a lot from success. We also learn a lot from failure. Everything isn't going to work out. Every relationship isn't going to work out. But when it doesn't, you want to be able to find the message in that, so it's not for nothing. It's never for nothing. You can always find the message. So find the message, group two. Also, again, with the Seven of Pentacles, this is about really, really taking into account how you're investing your time, your energy, your money, your love, everything. So this is definitely time for you guys to kind of take account of your life, figuring out where you're putting your energy, what's draining you, what's supporting you, what's making you feel good, what's making you feel bad, and really understand how you can put your energy into things that serve you rather than beating a dead horse. Also, I feel like you guys are stepping into a different kind of success where it's going to be about you, for you, based on what you want and what you need, not about anybody else or for anybody else. And I feel because you're doing your journey differently this time, that could also be why you have this stress, you know, because maybe you've never done something like this. Maybe you've never tried this method before. But I definitely think it's going to work out for you. I feel like in the past, you guys have been really, really community-based. Just really, really focused on taking everybody to the top with you, really, really focused on not doing it alone, even if you just really care about celebrating with people and having people around you. But this is about you doing it on your own and really not caring about who's at the finish line, because the people that are going to be there are going to be there. All you have to do is get there. But if you're so worried about who's going to be there at the end, that you're sitting right here and looking at the finish line and not moving forward, you'll never make it there. So this is about you moving forward in spite of not really knowing how it's going to turn out. Because just because we don't know how it's going to turn out doesn't mean that we should stay right where we are. You have no need to worry. You have great worry over nothing. You have no need to worry. So move forward and trust that. Also, we have passion, burning with life's passion. I love this card. This card makes me think of like a dance performance, like when people do like the fire dancers and stuff. This just makes me think of like a grand performance of life, like burning with the passion of life, burning with the joy of life. Have you ever come across somebody and you're just like, oh my God, they have a really infectious energy, or they're really, really happy about something? This is about carrying that happiness, that passion, that joy, and that love. Also, we have life purpose. This says manifest your dreams. manifest your dreams. So I definitely feel the things that you guys have experienced are making you do this contemplating energy, this thinking energy, this reflecting energy on purpose, so you guys can move forward, so you guys can expand. Also, look at how the people are here with their hands. I'm not sure if this is symbolism for you guys, but just this hand energy is kind of giving me something. I'm not really sure. Maybe it's just the power that's coming from their hands. Maybe it's symbolism that the power is coming from within you. We have this person here with their hands up. So I feel like you guys could be more powerful than you think, or you could just have a greater impact on the people around you than you think. You know, if people around you have never really thought you were special, never really thought you were important enough for them to change or whatever, don't think that it's about you. Some people just aren't for you, and that is okay. Some things aren't for you, and that's fine. But that doesn't take away your pizzazz. That doesn't take away your spark. Also, guys, we have the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel, the 7th chakra, and then we also have door to romance. So romance, love, stepping into new opportunities in love and connection. So definitely feel you guys, anything relationship wise that you're releasing or letting go of, it's definitely going to be coming back. And we have 33. So if some of you are making 33 this year, or if you're seeing 333 a lot, then it could just be, you know, a reminder that there is love on the way. And we also, with this 7th chakra, this talks about our crown chakra, our connection to the divine, our psychic ability, our psychic gifts, and the ability that God has to speak to us and through us. So I feel you guys really need to pray a lot more, connect to God a lot more, shut out the outside noise. Like I said, you've already been brought from a really uncomfortable space. Now you just have to trust and believe that it's really over and move forward in a way where your energy feels it's over. You know it's over. So yes, group 2, I feel like you guys are definitely stepping into a new space. And you know, I feel this full moon in Pisces is definitely going to be getting you redirected back on your path. If you want it, this is the perfect time to get back into it. So if you pick group 2 and it resonated with you, please let me know down below in the comments section. Also, guys, if you want a private reading to see what you can be expecting for how this super moon is going to be affecting you, also to see where fate is going to be carrying you next and what you specifically need to be focused on releasing, check the top of the description box to get into that. But I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I thank you guys for being here. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys. Bless. All right, group 3, last but certainly not least, let's get into your reading. All reversals. You guys are my only all reversal group, so let's get into it. So we have the 4 of Swords in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The 4 of Swords in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like this is a warning. And I feel your energies are basically saying, if you don't get it together, this is what it's stopping you back. It's holding you back from. This is what you are holding yourself back from. You're holding yourself back from realizing your own gifts, realizing your individuality, realizing your own purpose, realizing your own individual spark, realizing the things that you specifically have, realizing how you're supposed to elevate. If you are supposed to start your own business or do something different or start a new journey or elevate in some special, powerful way, what you're doing right now could be stopping you from getting into that. Also, the Knight of Pentacles. This talks about being very motivated, wanting to have that discipline, but you don't have a source to put that discipline towards. So you're kind of just aimlessly looking for something to dedicate your time and energy to without really knowing what's next for you. With this 4 of Blades in reverse, this talks about being burnt out, being worn out, being exhausted, and being in a space where you just haven't connected with yourself in a really, really, really long time. So y'all need to get it together. You know, y'all need to get the kids out the fucking house, get your partner out the fucking house, get your friends, get your family out the house, spend some time with you, figure out how you feel, who you want to be, where you want to go. I feel like you guys have just been trying to do so many things for so many people. It's been a while since you've really connected with you. And at this point, you could just be so burned out. You have no clue how you're going to move forward. And you want to move forward, but you have no clue. And because you're burnt out and you have no clue, it could be easier to just keep doing what you're doing versus saying, I have to stop everything and give myself a week or a day or 3 days or a fucking month to really tap back into who I am and who I've lost. I feel like you guys have definitely lost a part of yourself and who you think you need to be and who you think you're supposed to be for everybody else. If it makes everybody else happy, if it makes everybody else's life easier, but it makes your life sucky, that's not something you need to be doing. That's not a good space for you to be. And I feel you guys we have attachment. So I feel you could be just going through a challenge of releasing yourself from an old version of you, an old idea of you that says this is what you should be doing, you know? We also have hat. You will be serving a different role. And we have table, hard work ahead. Hard work ahead, and you will be playing a different role. So I feel like you guys are not going to be here forever, thank the Lord. I feel like you guys are about to be able to elevate from this, move on from this, step into a different space. But there's going to be some hard work ahead. It's not going to be easy. This is going to be about you trusting yourself differently, feeling differently about life, feeling differently about love, feeling differently about yourself, your gifts, everything. If you guys had an idea of having one career, after this reflection, you might be on a totally different career path. You might be in a totally different mindset. This reflection is going to change you. You're not going to be the person that you were before you sat down and said, what the fuck am I doing? You're going to be a totally different person when you get up out of that. So be prepared for that. And trust and know that you have what it takes to step into it. And I always feel right when we step into a space of total transformation, we're super anxious, we're super nervous. Our spirit could be very avoidant of it because there's parts of you that want to stay in the old place. There's parts of you that want to stay content and complacent rather than, you know, challenging yourself to doing something different. But it's going to be beneficial, of course. And, you know, I feel like it's really, really important work. We also have get more information. So meditate, pray, you know, journal, see a therapist if you need to, vent to friends if you need to, people that love you for real, and just really give yourself an opportunity to understand why you're in this space and what's gotten you to this point. If you've been burnt out for months and months or even years, and you don't even remember the last time you didn't feel like this, take a break. Take a break to tap in. We have in nature, connect with nature, and we have intuition, inner wisdom. Connect with nature and intuition. So I definitely feel like if you guys have had an issue with hearing God, hearing your intuition, spend some time in nature. The Four of Swords also talks about spending time in nature and getting grounded. You can see this person outside in a tent. So you need to spend some time in nature. You need to get back to your roots, get back grounded, get back to some personal time with you. Also, we have a woman holding a heart. Woman holding a heart, and we have 44 on this card. So you guys might be seeing a lot of fours, angel numbers with fours. Typically this talks about your ancestors being with you and, you know, you being protected. So a woman holding a heart. I feel like you guys might have one friend or one person in your life, one woman in your life, a feminine energy that wants to support you, uplift you, love on you, connect with you. So just be open to allowing people to pour into you. Be open to allowing people to remind you of who you are. You know, no matter who it is, no matter what energy that might be. It could even be an ancestor, but just be open to that. So yeah, guys, I feel like you are, you know, definitely stepping into a new space. I feel it's all about how you want to get into it, trusting that you have the tools to get into it, trusting that you have what it takes to make it happen, and just knowing that you are more powerful than you think you are. But yeah, guys, I don't know why I started shuffling. Y'all got me all over the place, group 3, but yes. That is what I have for you guys, group 3. If you picked group 3 and it resonated with you, then please let me know down below in the comment section. I think this is a great time for you guys to get reconnected with your purpose, with your destiny, and with your plan outside of what everybody else wants you to do. So I think this is a really great time for you guys to connect, release, spend some time alone in nature, whatever the case may be, and get into it. If you guys are interested in getting a private reading to see what specifically you need to be releasing, where your fate is going to be taking you next, and also what this super moon is going to be have in store for you, then you can check the description box to see how to get into that. But I appreciate you guys. I thank y'all for being here as always, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys. Bless.